Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Western Michigan Broncos. 48. Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Broncos return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Looking to pass on second down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Gives it to the back on the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will take the field for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country. Oh.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going. Yeah,
let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Marshall looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Thundering Herd. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing.
Hines is back in the middle.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Out of the shotgun on third down. He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Makes the grab on the left. They get him down after he makes the catch. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Trying to pick it up on the ground. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. They'll try the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Off play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bitonio. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And the Cardinals get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Jukes his way for more. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Handoff from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The run from the shotgun. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Wants to throw on first down. And it's his 4th interception of the night.
You know, you got to be careful when you're throwing against this cornerback on the perimeter of the field because he has unbelievable short area quickness, and he can break on the pass immediately, and you saw it right there on that interception.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to get it himself. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Ball State. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Offense set on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man on the outside. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pulls it in on the left. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Ball State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense...
Got a lot of room to the right. The 20. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Give him 6. Touchdown Broncos!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, get that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. He's going to pass. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires one high and deep. He's got it. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. He's looking to throw it. They are going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Here's the handoff. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Defense, what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running with power. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march it down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than pulling another pick. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
And the Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Leaves it with the back. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll run play action, getting some heat. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, how did you make that move? They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run the counter. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good.
That makes the score Western Michigan 31, Ball State 17.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll throw it on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Davis. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on first and 10 from the 29.
And that's a first down.
Makes the grab. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
First down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Got the back over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, he'll fire. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Feeling some heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. They move the tight end all over. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And the Broncos will try to move the chains on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. We bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The lone back's got it. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll give it to the back.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.